Top of the top. Top of the top. We up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We back again. We back live, live, live. Good morning, everybody. What's up, y'all? What's up, Punches? What's up, bro? I saw you here early, man. What's up, man? What's up, 4-1? Shout out to everybody that's live up in the chat. What's up, Miss Lorraine? What's going on, y'all? What's up, Shirley's? What's up, Danielle? Thank you for the cash app this morning, Danielle. What's up, Miss Solara? What's up, everybody? What's up, y'all? Back again. Let's go. We live. We live. We are live on YouTube. That's right. Let's go, y'all. Nothing but real stuff, man. That's it. I tried to just I wanted to just be a person. I just wanted to be live, energetic. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. It's all about the experience, y'all. That's my whole purpose, man. You come here, you get experience. That's it. Or something real. Something meaning something that's not robotic. But I think this episode, I want to do it. I think I want to talk like everybody else in this episode. Yeah, y'all. Like people don't get it, right? Some people think like when I be talking like a preacher. But this is the whole point, y'all. People don't get when I be going into certain shit, I be trolling, y'all. That's what I say, man. I be laughing. When I be going into certain, people don't know when I be trolling. They don't know when I be clowning. No, when I talk to y'all in the preacher tones, because that's the only thing you understand. You know what I'm saying? That's why I go in the preacher tone, because I be trolling and clowning, y'all. All right? I be clowning the stupidity. But I think today I'm gonna do this live a little different today. And I'm gonna just be laid back and just do it different. All right? You know that's a lie. What's up, Nikki? What's up, y'all? What's up, Denai? What's up, Denai? A genius. What's up, Miss B Loyal? What's up, everybody? Let's go. We up, man. So it's nothing but the same we've been talking about. It's what we already know. It's playing out, y'all. It's playing out. Now, Will Smith and Jada, so sorry. Nobody even cares about them no more, man. But like I said, y'all, yo, what else you want from me? Like Tyrese said, the whole world is ragging Will and Jada. The whole world has already ragged y'all culture. Also, to throw this in your face, guess who's the new favorite? Well, I'll tell you this. Their country just got smoked out the other day. Their country just got smoked out. But they are happy. They're proud. They're happy to be here. Yeah, y'all, there's a lot of things going on. We're going to get into it today. What's up? What's up, y'all? But we must get back into what we know is going down, y'all. Shout out to everybody that caught this last night, man. It is the freaky behavior that has gotten everybody in trouble and has ruined everybody because they never understood the art of sex. Therefore, you will see everything of a low-down, dirty level is of something sexual, some kind of way. All right? So, I'm going to say today, Will Smith ass need to be arrested. That's right. If the diddler got arrested, Will Smith should be arrested. Because I think Will Smith did a lot of worse things than Diddy. That's what I think. Because in this whole game, I believe the people that portrayed to be the most perfect, the people that portrayed to be the nicest, I believe they are the ones that did the most. That's how I look at it. I look at it like the ones who can get away with the most did the most. All these jokes I've been going into all these years, I've been joking on Will and Jada 3 years ago for what they did to August Alsina. They turned them into a flower. You didn't get that Will and Jada was tag team, but one thing you still didn't get with your Will and Jada. They never have no accusations of nobody older. See, I told you, the whole concept of them being who they are smart enough fool. They not going to mess with no minors. They know better than that, meaning. They know better than that, but they're going to make sure they barely legal. Or they're going to make sure they're a virgin in this game. Because when you're new green behind the ears, you're a virgin. And that's what Will and them like. Because, see, they're 57. They're in their 50s, but they love 20s. Because for them, that's young boys. You know what I'm saying? That's young ladies. That's how they get down, 30, 20 years or younger. Not for being mentors, not for helping nobody be bigger than them. No, for fun and pleasure. Hanky panky, y'all. But one thing they got in common, we've been talking about this from day one. Today, we're going to talk about what nobody want to talk about. And I'm going to keep showing you, man, why all these platforms are janky as hell. Yeah, I'm talking about the certain ones. And I ain't here to just talk about these platforms. It's just that I have to keep reminding them, like, all y'all did on here was waste y'all time. And I hope y'all made a lot of money. Because you're not going to change history. And there's no way in hell you're going to cover history up. Now, we all know Will Smith became a superstar because of one man. That one man was the gatekeeper of Black Hollywood for over 50 years. He goes back to Ray Charles. It ain't hard for you to figure out. The black gatekeeper goes back to Little Richard. All right? It is only one black gatekeeper that controlled this whole game. He's gone now. But he passed the game to the diddler. Your main gatekeepers of this game was that man that spent his whole life lying on Michael Jackson. All right? The man that hated Michael Jackson. That's right. And everything I said, when I invoke, I make them go work. I make them go speak. Yeah. When I start, every time I bring up certain names like Quincy Jones, that's right. Tevin Campbell was your proof. But you didn't see nobody from Black entertainment ever fix their mouth to talk about Quincy Jones. Not even for nothing good. Because the word is, don't bring his name up. All right? But when you understand that he's behind a lot of them, all of our stars that were made in the 90s, Quincy Jones is behind all of them, period. Then, as Diddy came of status, he took over the game. And that's all that happened. And the other gatekeeper is Oprah. So all the gatekeepers I said, everybody you're seeing career comes from them one way or another. If they are a superstar, if they are a star, if they have a name, they come through those doors of Quincy Jones, the diddler, Oprah, one way or another. See that? In the other doors, Harvey Weinstein. You ain't going to escape it. Meaning that's the era we're talking about. That's the era that's out here left exposed. That's the era that should have ran already. It's that simple. It is that simple because history is being spilled. And when I said that one department they control, that department is now closed. They don't control nothing no more. Told you, only thing they control is public opinion, I guess, for people that believe them, but it's only like probably less than 30%. No. You're going to keep seeing. Like I say, Will been accused this been since Friday. Before that, right? Did you see anybody? Did you see, like, is Will a big trend of his behavior? Is he big like the Diddy trial? Is he big? No, because Will Smith and Jada, don't forget, they also control what? Media. They had a $60 million deal, y'all, with a company. That's why she had Red Table Talk. Everybody that control media control your reality. That's why certain people never was going to be spoken about like that. You got the clues. Wasn't Will and Jada doing TV shows? Didn't they put Dwayne Martin? They were pulling strings behind the scene. I'm telling you, it all goes through Quincy Jones, y'all. But Quincy Jones been out the spotlight. He passed it down. Why am I saying that? Out of all the celebrities in this game, out of every CEO, every executive, every actor, every comedian, every rapper, every news person, out of everybody in this game, you're going to see they always stayed away from Mr. Quincy name. Telling you, man, Quincy controlled the shit. Quincy also is behind everybody not liking Michael Jackson. And you're going to see, since Mike been dead, nobody spoke highly of Mike. You're going to see they play with Mike. I told you why Black Hollywood is exposed, because you can see clear as day. They didn't like Kobe like that. Why? You see it for yourself. They didn't like certain people like that. All right? How we know that? We can tell how they handle their legacies after they died. Yeah, everything I've been telling y'all, everything Jada been saying about Tupac was a lie. When she needed content for Red Table Talk, bring up a Tupac story. Huh? No, y'all don't get it. Because y'all not getting, after Tupac died, everything changed. Everything went on fast forward. Now this guy, hey, Tupac, you the star. You doing movies. Everybody love you. But after Tupac died, Will, you're going to be the star, Will. You're going to be the biggest movie guy that come out of rap first. It's going to be you. Even though Tupac was doing no movies before Will, after Tupac passed, Will, you're going to take his spot. Get it? But then you heard a rumor. We ain't going there today. You heard a rumor about how somebody wanted Tupac buns. We don't know. I'm going to say that shit ain't true, but you heard rumors somebody wanted Pac. The next thing you know, we all know Pac was about to blow up in that movie shit. We know this. But right around that time when Pac was about to be out of here, this guy named Will Smith, he started his first big movie, 1996. Then after Biggie died, around that time, 97, he had another big movie. And Will was a star after that. It was all about Will. Remember? Yeah. But just know, if Tupac never would have died, maybe Will would never have been the big actor he became. So y'all, I'm not here to accuse nobody who gives a goddamn, it's the past. But being that they didn't run, being that they didn't retire, being that they stuck around, told you this internet's going to destroy them. And it's already happening. Top of the top, we up. What's up, EK69? About to holler at y'all. Shout out to everybody that's live. Hold up. Let me get this plug. We up, y'all. We up. 2026. 2026, man. Hopefully everybody is good. Hopefully everybody's feeling good. Hopefully everybody's straight. Hold up. I can't see that. Shout outs. Okay. Now I was looking at that purple crown on the other computer. Yeah, I didn't know what that was. Shout out to all the members. Everybody hit the like button, comment section. Everybody that support the channel and just enjoy the vibe, man. I'm trying to steer things in a different direction. Meaning, I'm trying to have fun. Meanwhile, we got to talk about this dark stuff because I told you, man, the dark is behind you. The past. Oh, see, when we talk about them, we digging up old bones because that's what they are. Now, let's go. Now, I spoke about this on Friday. But I want y'all to see how this thing works. I like to, touch up on stuff, and I sit back, I see how it goes. See, I've been doing my own media studies on how media is going in this new world. So when I say stuff like certain people going to disappear, I sit back and watch it play out. So this right here is covered by the real world. Get it? The real world covering the story. Now, I want you to see how they cover the story. Gay scandal. Male musician. See, first thing they say, gay scandal. What did I say? Will came out the closet right in your face. Tyler Perry came out the closet right in your face. I told you this is the era we in now. This is the era we are in. When I said they got to come out that closet, and if they don't come out, they're going to get exposed one way or another because they are still around. All right? Told you. When I've been telling y'all this what music is, this where the game is at now for them. Okay. So when I show you, I will never put that in the title. But around the world, radar.com, whoever it is, don't matter. National news, this is how it's promoted and presented. Because everybody knows you take the Diddy trial, that when people say they tired of the baby all astroglide, now you throw Will in there, gay scandal. Are you getting it clear? Meaning, told you they never coming back, y'all. No, they all exposed for who they are. It's not about who's going to jail. It's not about this, that, and the third. It was all about the revelation of what the black celebrities do because they had to be humiliated. One day I'm going to tell y'all where this formula comes from. This whole formula of this great humiliation you have seen, it comes from somewhere. I mean, gave y'all the clues. You're watching nothing but history repeat itself. Once people start getting humiliated on a certain level, once they fall from grace on a certain level, all of that shit means something. So like I said, the tables have turned. Their time is up. Meaning, now you see they're not being spared. Okay, years ago, you would never get these kind of topics on no damn Will Smith. But they know his brand is ruined, and they don't need him no more. And he feel me, that's it. They tried to tell these fools, guys, you made all the money, Will. How much you made? 300 million? You were supposed to have retired already, ass. Y'all made y'all money. Told you. If you look at the game as a whole, you will see mainly one department of celebrities, they would not stop. They have a certain greed. because they understood the black dollar is always to be taken. It's basically a gimme. And that's also what I have to show you in this. This is the formula why they blackballed so many people and kept so many people away from rising up. See, they had a game. Like, if Will Smith feel like Terrence Howard going to pass him, they had ways to distract him, put him in other contracts. No, you're going to do Empire. You see what I'm saying? They had little ways to do things. Say Taraji P was going to be the next top actor. They had ways to sabotage that shit. You're going to be Cookie. Meanwhile, that rolling Cookie, that dirty-ass role in that dirty-ass film called Empire, the blacks going to think it's cool, but you're going to piss everybody else off, Cookie, that ain't into that kind of shit. Everybody that wasn't into that Empire behavior, Taraji, you just ruined your brand. Before that, you was doing Hidden Figures. So you're going to see after Taraji P did Empire, if you really pay attention, her stock crashed. She was going up. Up, up, up. That shit crashed. I'm telling you, they are dirty, y'all, because I know Hollywood. I don't think a lot of them knew it at the time. Will Smith and them know very well. When somebody plays a dirty role, a certain role, they never going to be hiding that after that. The same thing y'all didn't get with Denzel. After Denzel did Training Day, y'all, he was never bigger than that no more. He never was. He got that award. He was never bigger than that. Halle Berry, after she got that award, she was never bigger than that. Monique, after she got that award for Precious, she was never bigger than that. It's a trick, y'all. When you play dirty roles, you don't get big. Now, you got people looking at them. Check it out, Hollywood. Check the Hollywood game out. You got people, right, been acting their ass off their whole life. Never got an award. But guess what? Their catalog is built up with good movies. So those are some of the actors. They might not get the award till late as hell. But their whole resume is built up with good movies. Meaning they didn't just rush to do a piece of shit movie to be a bad guy and get the award real quick. See, the ones that got the awards quick, somehow their career fade and end. You're going to see the same pattern. Meaning Will Smith, he knows the art of dirty roles. Get it? You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about them roles that make you a villain. You notice Will stayed away from them dirty roles. But you'll see, after Denzel did it, he was finished. It's how it worked, y'all. So Will knew that, meaning they had ways to sabotage up-and-coming actors. They had ways to do it. Y'all trust me when I tell you. They played a game. One guy said, I'm going to stay the top of hip-hop R&B. One guy said, I'm going to stay at the top of actors. One woman said, I'm going to be at the top of all black women, actors, celebrities, doesn't matter. They had a fucking pyramid, y'all. They had some shit. You had to go through them. You wasn't going to go around them, and you was going to get faded when they done with you. You seeing it now. Will Smith and Jada Smith have ruined more people's name, and they have ruined more people behind the scenes, y'all, because nobody looked at them as that. I've been put their shit together. They are dirty, y'all. Meaning they're so dirty, they was just slick with it behind the scenes. Meanwhile, you saw a lot of people doing interviews on this whack-ass YouTube, right? You saw a lot of whack-ass people, right? But they don't talk about the relationship that Will and Jada had with the whole shit. See, they don't talk about the East Coast, West Coast opinion of Will and Jada at that time. They don't talk about that goddamn vibe party like that, how many people was there and how many people know about shit. Meaning, I don't care about the result. I be just trying to let y'all know. It ain't just no damn Diddy. It's just that Diddy got the blame and others got the blame, all right? But a lot of people are way more dirty than everybody y'all can sit here accused of. That's my point. Get it? Meaning, a lot of people you might think are nerds. You think this, that, and the third. No, they know a whole lot. And they did a lot of dirt. Get it? That's why we looked at Bokeem Woodbine. Because guess what, y'all? Bokeem Woodbine down with them, like I said. Let me speed it up for y'all. Told you it's all in your face, y'all. Bingo. That's Jamie Foxx, right? But I want y'all to see. Bokeem Woodbine with them too. They're a family, y'all. So now look, what I meant by Jamie Foxx. You're going to see Jamie Foxx got away from this shit when he faked out that hurt, sick shit. You're going to see when he got that sick situation, he got out of all this smoke. Meanwhile, Jamie was around them the whole time too. And you heard rumors about Jamie and an old boy from Menace. You heard a lot of rumors about them, but you got to know what's up. And Live in Color. Jamie Foxx, J-Lo, Marlon Wayans. Bingo. Told you they family that go way back. They all together, y'all. And they shit go way back to the 90s, which means from the 90s to 2026, if they were smart, they would have been retired. If they were smarter, they would have been produced talent. But you got the proof. Will Smith and Jada, two kids, are idiots. They didn't produce nothing. You have the proof that these celebrity kids are failures. God damn it, all of them. There, you got the proof, y'all. There's no fronting and faking. So what I look at them is now. So y'all hate on every other young talent coming up. Meanwhile, your kids ain't got no talent. Is that why y'all hate on every up-and-coming talent? Was that it? No, y'all, they exposed. All of them been fucking fondled, and they are the first ones to get dealt with in that Black Hollywood shit. Meaning, I'm breaking it down because this shit was sold to me from a damn teenager, and I'm grown now, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. All right? I'm gonna tell you what it is. It is what it is because it's in your face. Let's go. It ain't about what I'm saying. Once again, I'm gonna show y'all what the world's saying. All right? And I'm gonna show you when I said it, it's a reason why they all gonna crash, because they can't talk about that hanky-panky, because goddamn it, it's all of them. You get it? It's all of them. You get it? It's all of them. One way or another. It's all of them. Whether they went to the store to get the dildo, whether they stood in front of the goddamn door of security, whether they was the driver, whether they was a stylist, a manager, whoever they were, they all know the game, y'all. But as you got to remember, this game is based on big money. And big money by mouths, tongues, and asses. That's what it's about. But it's exposed now. The game over, family. They going broke. Maybe that's why he want a lawsuit. Maybe he want to sue Will because he realized Will played with him and he ain't going to get nothing out the deal. Who knows, y'all? Nothing is a fact. It's all alleged. But we going to look at what the world is saying. Period. All of the things I tried to warn y'all from when I told y'all to jump ship. Gay scandal. Just leave it at that. That's what it's called. Same thing with Tyler Perry. It's a gay scandal, guys. That's what it is. So, Black entertainment is only available for people that's in that kind of lifestyle. Hey, that's their game now. It's their game now. I told you that's what it is. I told you I bowed out gracefully. I get it clear. It's their game. They've been telling us the whole time. Gay scandal. Male musician alleges Will Smith engaged in grooming behavior after hotel room encounter. All right, now let's go. I wanted this to play out for days. So like I said, once I see certain people covering it with more detail, that's not why I'm going back into it. Let's go into the details of this story. Joseph claimed during a tour stop in Las Vegas last March, he came back to his hotel room at 11 p.m. and found that it had been unlawfully entered by an unknown person who left a handwritten note that read, "Brian, I'll be back no later than 5:30, just us," with a heart and the sign off, Stone F. All right, so this is where we going with it. Violinist Brian King Joseph alleges Smith primed him for sexual exploitation. You hearing the patterns, right? All right, let's go. Let's go. The plaintiff alleged the note was accompanied by wipes, baby wipes, a beer bottle, a red backpack, a bottle of HIV medication with another individual's name, an earring, and hospital discharge paperwork belonging to a person unbeknownst to him. So you hear this, right? He claims it was a book bag in the room. Somebody came in his room, left a note in a backpack, a bottle of HIV medication, and another individual's name, an earring, a hospital discharge paperwork belonging to a person unbeknownst to him. And the note says this person coming back at 5:30. Let's go. Like I say, I'm even trying to figure it out. I'm just paying attention to it. Invited to perform. Here you go right here. This young man was invited to perform at Will Smith home before the tour. Why? Before you go on tour with Will Smith, allegedly he got to get to know you a little better. Come to the crib. Hey, then we hear the same story with Quincy Jones and Tupac. Then we hear a rumor, some bullshit about Quincy Jones wanted Tupac to come to the house. Some same shit, right? Don't it sound like some grooming? Sound like it, right? Let's just say all that shit ain't true anyway. Let's continue on. Invited to perform at Smith home before a tour. Let's go. So you see the game, right? Get you to come in that crib. Now you think of August Alsina and you think of goddamn what? Bashir. Told you in this game what they got to do. They don't know we know the game. They all got to be Little Richard. They all got to wear lipstick. They all going to do something for that goddamn dollar. All right? I just wanted the whole black entertainment know it's no more glory days for y'all guys. It's not no hate, not no glory days. The love I have for y'all is I want y'all to stop embarrassing yourself. And I mean that shit. But until y'all listen, until you fucking get it right, y'all going to be destroyed to the end, y'all. That's just what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't bow out with no type of glory, so you ain't going to have nothing left, y'all. And they making sure of that. They making sure of that. When I say they, let me show you again. They making sure. I told you, this is a world thing. Today I got the world flag up. Y'all going to get it through your head. This is a world thing. The whole world is against y'all. The whole world watching y'all. The whole world been laughing at y'all. The whole goddamn world. Let's continue on. This media is feeding the world engine called the internet. All right, let's go. It ain't called the World Wide Web for nothing. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's up. This man continued. They are categorically denied, and we will use, now this is what I'm saying. They will use legal means available to address these claims and to ensure that the truth is brought to light. Ain't no truth in y'all, Will and Jada, so stop it. Joseph, who rose to prominence as a top 3 finalist on America's Got Talent in 2018, said that in November 2024, he was invited to Will Smith's home to play for him. He wanted him to play the fiddle. He wanted him to play some music. All right? You got it right here. He was invited to Smith's home to play for him. And that during this meeting, he was enlisted to play at the Stars concert that December in San Diego, as well as on the subsequent based on the True Story 2025 tour. The same tour that Flop Will Smith did, the same tour where Will Smith made an AI crowd holding up fake signs saying, "We love you, Will." We laughed at Will already. Will is a goddamn joke, y'all. He's disgraced. All right? Over the course of their working relationship, keyword, relationship disguised as work. Get it? Disguised as work. Told you they exposed, y'all. Which included Joseph performing on Smith's latest album based on a true story. Now, y'all, you starting to get this whole story just like Diddy. Remember, Little Rod was working with Diddy on a project. Little Rod came out, say he was abused, working on that project at Diddy home. This the same story. Get it? Same story, y'all. Same story. So I'm going to assume now this is starting to look like the end of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Definitely Will Smith. This is starting to look like the end of Will. This is the same exact story of Little Rod and Diddy. Coming to perform with the older celebrity that's a star. Coming to help the old man work on his current project. But the young man, allegedly, Lil Rod, the young man, allegedly, this guy right here, they in a situation with this older man working with them. Or is it, like I said, disguised as working, but an excuse to have this young man around? All right? The same way a lot of you grown men hang with youngsters and you say that's your nephew. It's the same shit. You just want young men in your house. It's the same shit. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So why am I saying that? Because I told y'all this is the revelation. The revelation is perverts. Over the course of their working relationship, which included Joseph performing on Smith's latest album. I get he was working on Smith. Got it? Bingo. The two men allegedly became close and spent additional alone time with one another. Relationship. Very simple. Relationship disguised as he's a worker. No, fool. Will like young men. Periods. Because it was done to him. Philly. When you in this game from Philly, certain things you got to do. Yeah. Now, I ain't got time to play with them. The game is over. Who cares what they did? I just want them to get it clear. Ain't no more fucking glory for them. Jada Pinkett Smith was accused of causing intentional infliction of emotional distress, also in a separate lawsuit against her. So, like I said, I know that lawsuit from Bilal, so-called, been against them, but I ain't been saying nothing. I've been watching it play out. I've been watching people stay away from it. I've been watching them hoping it's going to go away. But when I see this get into world news, then I know I have to speak on it because it's world news. All right? And that's why I'm speaking on it. Let's go, because I want y'all to see something. The pattern of these two idiots, they are exposed now, y'all. Y'all keep praising Jada for Tupac, but you never looked at her for portraying Tupac. You didn't get all the Jada Pinkett stories about Tupac and stories after a man is dead that are not verified. But somebody on YouTube did tell you something about how Jada and Will was around Diddy and J-Lo. Everything they said on this internet, every picture they took, everything they ever did is all being used against them. It's that simple. There's nobody reaching, nobody digging, nobody trying to expose nobody. They exposed themselves already. Hey, did we hear any rumors like Tupac wasn't really rocking with Jada like that in the end? Did we hear stories like that? Hey, did Jada Pinkett go see Tupac in prison? Hey, in the end, was Jada Pinkett a spy on Tupac? Who knows? I'm just letting you know. Ever since Tupac been dead, she been making money off his name for clout. Because when you want them blacks, especially the men, you got to talk about Tupac. But nobody never asked the question. She was raised with Tupac, so-called. The next thing you know, after Tupac dead, Will goes to live this life, and Will start getting all these movie roles. But it's a key player in all this shit. Now you got the proof. They never had the same energy for one name. You heard energy for everybody's name. You heard a certain energy for Jay-Z. You heard a certain energy for Diddy. You heard a certain energy for everybody except for a nigga named Quincy Jones. And why is that? Because he's behind her career too, fool. When you go back to those TV shows, who you think put her in those TV shows? Who you think you're not getting? Their marriage was arranged. It was a Hollywood arrangement, which means it was fake. They were put together. Then you're going to see Jada and somebody was in Set It Off. And then Will, one of his first blockbuster movie, that same person from Set It Off, named Vivica Fox, was in that movie together. 97, Men in Black. Then after Tupac dies, Will dropped this after Biggie dies. See, after the two best rappers die, there's a man come out in 97, drop an album called Get Jiggy With It. And now Will Smith is this big star that I ain't never bought. I ain't buying this shit. See that? Getting Jiggy With It, 97. What other album dropped 97? No Way Out. After Tupac died, Biggie died, the two biggest rappers, Diddy and Will Smith. Bingo. Just so happened, both of them, little Quincy Jones nephew. Meanwhile, Vibe magazine got all these East Coast, West Coast beef stories coming out, and everybody saying, man, I don't know. This is the media, man. It's the media that one started it. Told you they fucking dumb as hell, y'all. Dumb as fuck. Quincy ain't here no more. Y'all are. Who owned Vibe magazine? Who owned Vibe? I mean, how hard is it? All right. You ain't got to say it. I mean, simple. Vibe magazine, Biggie Vibe Party. Very simple. Biggie Vibe Party. Very simple. Okay, we're going to leave that alone. My whole point is, who the fuck is Jada Pinkett? All right? Meaning her and Will know a whole lot of shit. But they didn't get the same smoke everybody else got. I seen y'all accuse this one of knowing shit, that one of knowing shit. You accuse this one of being a liar, that one of being a liar. Nobody never cooked their ass. Nobody never drilled their ass, and they ain't sitting on no platforms, and they ain't doing no goddamn interviews because they going to control it. You better not ask them about no goddamn Quincy Jones and none of that shit. Hell no. It ain't going to never happen. Anybody going to ask Jada, what was the real relationship between Tupac and Quincy? Hey, what was the real relationship between Tupac and Quincy's daughter? What was the real situation on that? Yeah, I'll give y'all motivation to get off your ass and start talking on y'all platforms. Huh? Why nobody never ask the real questions? They don't know we know the Hollywood game now. No, Quincy sold his goddamn daughter. They say Quincy let you hold his daughter if he can get them buns. See the game? No, it's the Hollywood game. You see it? Are you getting it now? The woman gonna be masculine and the man gonna be feminine. All right? It's not hard to figure out. It's no goddamn secret no more. I wanted them to understand that. How the hell is it a secret? Here you go. Gay scandals. Gay scandals. Diddy trial. Male stripper. Semen on nipples. Gay scandals. In your face. All right? See it? Told you freak, man. Told you y'all exposed, guys. Told you, man. The blonde hair, bald head means freaky. Freak. Slut walk. Slut walk. Remember they were proud to be having slut walks? No, man. Freaky generation now. They fucking freak nation now. Give me some of that goddamn freaky. Give me some of that. Give me some of that sex, lady. Bring your blonde bald head ass here. And it's not a coincidence. Once in my lifetime, it was this bald head, this black lady with she had blonde hair, but she had a fat ass, right? She worked at my job, and she was married. I used to screw her ass. Yeah. And then I figured out later, oh shit, all black women with blonde hair, freaky as hell. I figured it out, bro. Yeah. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being a freak. I told you that. Hey, if you want to be a freak on your husband, come holler at me. It's okay. That means I ain't gotta see your face. Let's go. Hey, the husband and wife duo are really mad and says it's a lot of cap. They saying that shit is cap. An entertainment source claim calling Salam an opportunistic person out to exploit them. Pardon me, y'all. Y'all know that guy Bilal Salam, I guess that's his name, Bilal, the singer, say that Jada Pinkett threatened to do something to him. Guess what? I believe his ass. I believe him. At first I didn't, but I believe him now. Excuse me, woman. Anybody with blonde hair, bald headed, don't be upset. It's okay. I still love you. I'm just telling y'all, it's an exposure, y'all. So if you're smart, you better put on a wig, do something. Yeah, hide that shit. Don't be like Jada. Jada's a freak, y'all, because they gotta be fucking freaks. Why I say that? Because her stupid ass should have never lied about alopecia. Now, if I wasn't a barber and I didn't understand the significance of alopecia when I have alopecia clients and I have to deal with them a certain way, I don't appreciate her playing with lying, saying she got alopecia. No, bitch, you had to be bald. Because that represent Will like boys. He kissing the head of a little boy. That's what that means. Yeah, Will like boys. See? Just like I gave him a pass when he what? Kissed his son in the damn mouth more than once. They're weird, y'all. They are weird, and their job was to make you weird. You weird. The plan was you're going to follow and believe in all these weird-ass celebrities, and you're going to be weird. See it? No, this meant Will like boys. Jada turned into a boy. Period. She did. That ain't the goddamn Jada I grew up on with a crush. That ain't that Jada. That ain't Frankie. No. She been something else, y'all. When they got into Scientology, they were telling you they were trying to turn into aliens. They became dumb weirdos. Fool, I don't got to join Scientology. All I got to do is know science. No, you a weirdo. I told y'all they are weird. Cold word, fake black people. All the fake blacks are fucking weirdos. I call them Freak Nation. Meaning they ain't no real black Americans. No, they everything opposite of that. They everything opposite of how real black Americans were raised. I call them fucking Freak Nation because that's what they are. Nobody, meaning everybody, look, they outcasts. They fucking outcasts. What you want me to tell you? Nobody deal with them kind of people no more. They don't. And they don't want their kids to see this shit. No. So that's why it was a grand humiliation. I showed y'all this yesterday on the Cheetah special. This is a real live photo of a freaky ass granny. Granny say she sucked and she licked, whichever one you like. She taking it all with her goddamn sheets on the curtain. No, I told you. They became freaks because they kept looking up to goddamn freaks. And they thought freaky was cool, y'all. They thought all that swinging shit. No, they ruined lives. Wiz Khalifa is broke. He's a goddamn streamer now on Twitch. He is fucking twitching. He's broke because Amber Rose will peg your ass. She's a goddamn pegger. Her nickname is Peggy. No, I'm not playing with you. Her, Gabrielle Union, boy, I'm telling you, you're going to see Dwayne Wade. They start acting weird till he got with Gabrielle Union. I told you, Jada Pinkett taught all their ass the formula. Taught their ass. Taught them. When a man is worth a certain amount of millions, ladies, only way you can control him when he won't divorce you and leave you for dead, you got to peg their ass. Once you peg him, he'll never divorce you. Got dirt on his ass. What's up, QBD? What's up? No, y'all. No. That's the Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, too. God damn it, that's Remy Ma Papoose. I mean, shit, that's Claressashields and Papoose. What the hell you think Claressashields is going to do to Papoose ass? What you think he going to do? All right? Yeah. No, y'all. They fucking hanky-panky gang. But you know why they perverted? Because what they not understanding, y'all been doing this shit for 30 years now. That's why I keep telling you. That's why they're exposed and freaked out. 30 years and 20 years. I mark all this shit from 2000. I ain't gonna even go to 97 on them. I'm gonna take them from 2000 to now. They've been freaks for over 20 years, y'all. So let's always remember this one thing. If you become a freak at 21, you don't stop as you get older. If you already a goddamn freak and a pervert at 28, you don't stop as you get older. You keep going. So you're going to see throughout their career, their history, they just been getting freakier, and you've been hearing more and more dirt because that's who the fuck they are. Because the worst thing is an old freak. It's called an old pervert. It's called an old pedo. See that? When you're young and a freak, that's one thing. But when you don't change your freaky ways as you get older, you got Will and Jada. Mind you, on the yesterday we looked at, did y'all know the highest rates of cheating and divorce are seniors? People over 50, mainly over 60 and 70 are the main cheaters, y'all. I'm telling y'all what's going on, y'all. It's a freak era we in because they the main freaks. Now let's go. Now I'm going to show you what the world's saying about the freaks. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Penny. The same exact thing I saw happen to Diddy, it is now happening to Will and Jada. Period. Will Smith ass might get arrested. Don't be surprised. Why? Let's go. I told you ain't right what I'm saying. I told you they was going to get exposed. They went all this time trying to stay away from Will because Will is the connection to Quincy Jones. And now you're going to see the whole world being cooking all of them, especially Quincy Jones. Let's go. Because the world assumes what they did to Tevin Campbell. That was your proof. That was your clue. And y'all ain't say nothing. So therefore, the world is now exposing it. What are they saying? The gay scandals. We ain't going to read no more. Let's go. Gay scandals, y'all. That's the word of the day. Why I can't love Will? Why? Because she know what happened to Will. She basically know Will don't like no goddamn coochie. That's why she always depressed. All right? She ain't got no damn alopecia. Let me show y'all right now, y'all. She don't got no damn alopecia. When you got alopecia, y'all, no, that is a woman who cut her hair off, and that's just her roots. When she got alopecia, y'all, you will see it will be bald spots. Bald, naked bald spots in her shit, and they never coming back unless she get a certain treatment. No, she got peach hair, peach fuzz. No, y'all, she got her hair. She's a liar. I've been through that from the day she said it. My point is this. She's told a million lies. Let's go. I couldn't believe it at first. All right? What they say, you heard the rumors on who, y'all? Dwayne Martin. Guess what? Told you it wasn't all rumors. You got the proof. Dwayne Martin. You heard them all. Because it wasn't Dwayne Martin in that show. They had a game of hanky-panky. When Will and them going to help you, you go through any one of their doors, they going to play with you. See that? It's all in your face. Meaning you don't got to believe it. Now look at it. Let's say these accusations on Will never happened. Let's say these accusations on Will never happened. Accusations on Diddy, Quincy, none of that shit never happened. Now look, today, accusations on Will. Now let's look at nothing ever happened except for this. Okay, we just now finding out, damn, Will mess with, what's going on with Will? Now say that. Now let's bring it back. Before this, we already heard rumors of Dwayne Martin. Before the days of social media, we heard all the damn rumors, y'all. Dwayne Martin, Eddie Murphy, and Johnny Gill. We heard all of the rumors, y'all, before social media, before the internet. It's just that now it's all being proven and exposed because they asked, oh, this shit is just like, bro, if you was young and your mother was a prostitute and you find out you got older, that's how my mother paid for all that stuff. I didn't even know. My mother lied, said she worked the whole time. My mother was a prostitute. That's how I got all those Jordans. It's just like that, bro. It's just like you, little man. They told you your dad worked construction. You didn't know he bought all your shit for drug money. You got older and figured out, damn, my dad was a drug dealer. I thought it's the same shit. It's just that everything we heard as a kid, we're older now, it's exposed. It is not our fault. Meaning, I don't got to be quiet. That's them. All right? I won't have to be quiet if I live that life. I don't live triple, quadruple, and double life. That's them. All right? Meaning, I want y'all to get it clear. These were all of the fake black people. All of the fake black people are all of the blacks that were living a life in a goddamn closet. Meaning, they could never stand with you for real because they had a lot of dirt. So when it came time to stand with you, they had to pull back a little bit. And I'm out of here, period. I can't do all that. I might be exposed. They knew that, y'all. This has been going on for years. This in your community. This in your churches. This in your politics. This in y'all. It's everywhere, y'all. Everywhere. Because they all wanted to be rich. But now they're going to see the ones that are rich, they in shame. They didn't know glory in the end, y'all, was the most precious thing you ever could have. Glory has no price on it. That's what they never understood, y'all. But that humiliation, boy, oh boy, I told you, they built for hazing. That's why they going to stay getting hazed. Let's go, y'all, because America and the rest of the world, where these AI videos are coming from. When I told y'all, right, these videos are coming from around the world. When I said they understood that the so-called black folks going to stick together and keep all this shit confined, and they're going to try to control the narrative. But I told y'all, once this shit hit the internet, y'all, it's a worldwide thing. So I want y'all to get it clear, Johnny come lately, because you know you got your own beliefs, and y'all mind is so fucking small. And I know a lot of y'all fucking dumb. So let me show you again what the world look like. You see every goddamn flag? Every goddamn flag is against black entertainment. How about that? Every goddamn flag is joking and ragging, making AI videos, laughing. You guys are feeding every goddamn social media platform, and I told you this over a year ago. But I like to show you so you get it clear. A lot of y'all are old. Some of y'all dropped out. You don't know where you stand. You want to be from China. You want to be from everywhere. You all this other shit. Take a look at the world. Here's what they think about you. You didn't know all eyes been on you on Instagram all this time. You didn't know all eyes been on you on Facebook all this time. You didn't know the Diddy trial has made every country fucking laugh and joke, and everybody's getting paid off this shit. Hopefully you're getting it now, because Will Smith is next. All right? Will Smith is next. I'm going to let you see this so you comprehend. We in a new world now. It's about the world. God damn it, Australia's up to date. Everywhere is up to date. God damn it, some places pass us. It's that simple. They ain't past me, but they pass us. Get it? Y'all been asleep for a long time, y'all. Y'all been so fucking sleep. Told you ain't gonna control nothing. Now let's go. What does this say? Like I said, I didn't cover this last week. This news came out. I said I'm gonna let it play out. But when I see it hit national news, and I want y'all to see, I don't put this in the title. I don't put no GAY scandal in the title, but the national news gonna do it because that's what it is. It's a gay scandal. Don't mean if it's true or not. It's a scandal, meaning it's freaky behavior. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Now back to what the world's saying. Like I said, when I show this picture, I make them shit on themselves. That's right. You saw a lot of interviews. Have you seen anybody talk bad about Quincy once? Meaning anything negative? Quincy Jones, Andrew, right? Don't say his name. Yeah. It's a platform on YouTube. I think it's behind, he the one been behind that shit. Yeah, I know who they're affiliated with. Yeah, it's also platforms that were created for damage control, to control narratives. Yeah. In this 30-year process, certain platforms were created to control the narrative. But I just want you to know, nobody gives a fuck about their narrative. Nobody care about none of this shit. It's finished. It just is. Who cares about y'all stories? Who cares? Who cares about y'all hanky-panky cover-up? Because we know what Quincy Jones did to Will. Same thing he did to Tevin Campbell. Same thing he did to goddamn it LL. Same thing he did to a lot of them. Because he's the original gatekeeper, hanky-panky. That's right. It's okay, y'all. We're grown now. Ever since gay people been getting married, this shit ain't no secret. It's only a secret because y'all had to get your money. Y'all had to play straight. Other than that, it's finished. Y'all are now being announced in gay scandals and Astroglide cover-ups. That's who y'all are now, y'all. Told y'all to fucking bow out gracefully or accept it. It's only two ways, y'all. Only two ways. All right? Only two ways. Only one way to become a star in this game. Only one way. And Quincy was the one to say, if you're going to be a goddamn star, you ain't. That's simple, goddamn it. Who cares? Y'all going to cover up Quincy Jones to the day you die. Nobody else got to do that, punks. You going to do that. No. He's the number one goddamn fondler. And he ain't hide it. But what y'all don't get is, he turned everybody against Michael Jackson in the end. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. What if I told you the East Coast, West Coast, that shit wasn't about nothing? Shit wasn't about nothing. Get it? You just know that man been a puppet master of blacks. That's right, because he was told to do that, and that been his job. That been the job to the day he dies. Like I said, I ain't mad at Quincy. I ain't got nothing against Quincy Jones. But my point is this. History has been revealed. We somewhere else. Quincy Jones was the goddamn gatekeeper, hanky-panky. And that's all it is. And that's all it is. Meaning, I say that because Will was never shit. God damn it, they was never shit. If it wasn't for him, they would have never been nothing. All right? So being that he gone, that's why they getting dragged. Because he can't protect them no more. That's why they getting dragged. And don't forget, Al B. Shaw was his boo too. Yes, he was. All right? So it ain't nothing to talk about. Y'all gonna protect y'all era. Y'all fucking embarrassment. Meanwhile, this is what the world is saying. Over a year, I showed them about the AI takeover, and I told them all. The clues is in the AI videos. I get it clear. Now, mind you, you know I've been talking about all this shit. What the video say? Sold my ass for a roll. What did I say? Family, when they sell their soul, that's their whole. Very simple. Very simple. So y'all make AI video. This is what the world think about y'all, guys. Sold my ass for a roll. Told you, man, y'all been exposed. I think people in Hollywood been exposing y'all. Because these AI covers look too good. I think Hollywood people expose you. I think everybody's, I'm going to show you again, man, the whole world exposing y'all. All around the board. Meaning, one department is the main department that been getting exposed the past 2 years because this who they are, and I don't know why the other ones think they're going to duck it. All right? Tell you what the world said about them, y'all. The world. U.S. News. Right? Got it now? This is the Black Pyramid, like I said, guys. They're all in it. It's nothing they're going to do. It's their whole nation has been dismantled. That's what the fuck it is. It ain't my fault, bro. Y'all got rich already. Y'all should have fucking retired. You should have been retired, got a facelift. You should have paid to get shit taken offline. You should have did all that. Y'all wasn't paying attention. See that? Everybody knows. Everybody knows. I'm going to keep saying it. Everybody knows. There's no more secrets, no more hiding. You started platforms for nothing. You try to do damage control. You thought it was going to go away with Diddy. It's not going to come back. And everybody wants to know what's really good with Quincy Jones. That's the word. All right? I don't make AI videos. All right? So I want y'all to all see what the world say, Johnny. All right, Johnny? So get to working on them goddamn platforms, and y'all better explain if Quincy Jones did what he did or not. Because we know one thing. It's a rumor that Tupac was at Quincy Jones' house. And we're going to leave it at that. We heard rumors. And we heard rumors. And we heard rumors. And we're going to leave it at that. All right? We know about Tupac, did a lot of last interviews. We don't care. The time is up. But I want everybody to understand clear. Time reveals everything. So when Tupac died, Will Smith became a movie star. But we heard, now it's rumors of Pop denying Quincy. But it's also rumors that LL loved Quincy. It's rumors that Will Smith loved Quincy. And to this day, they got careers. But let's go back in time, y'all, because I ain't do it. Let's go. No, they was his. Look at this picture right here. Let me slow it down. The same exact thing Will Smith is accused of. Look at the bandana. Same thing Will Smith is accused of him. Invite him to the house to play the violin. He wants him to be his friend. All this shit. They companions. No, it's called a fucking dating. It's called a fucking toys. Because all of this time, Quincy was dating Will. Quincy was dating LL. Quincy was dating the young men. I told you they get it from him. When they was in their 20s, Quincy in his 50s. It come from him. They told you, hurt people. They told you the whole formula. It's in your face. It's in your face. Now, I will say, like I said, I will say this. They get accused of underage a lot. It's not so much of the underage. It's about they be 50, they want 20 to 30 years younger. Or look at it like this. When you new in this game, you're considered a virgin, y'all. If you a straight man and you come in that game, you are a virgin. If you come in that game, you're 24 and you're straight, you're a virgin. Get it? But Quincy gonna get you. And you ain't a virgin no more. They were all dating, y'all. That's what the fuck he was. Period. Who cares, though? Who cares? Life goes on. I just want y'all to know that. All these secrets had to be kept in Quincy Jones' days when black people was in the church. See, when black people were super extra religious, that's why all these secrets had to be kept. But see, it's a reason why it's called gentleman. Because a gentleman is a Gentile man. And Gentile men, they do as they please. So it was only evil to the black church people. Because the black church people, they frowned upon this stuff. So it had to be kept a secret. But it's no secret no more. All right? You didn't believe in revelations. But the rest of the world already witnessed revelations. And guess who got revealed in the end? It's very simple, y'all. It's very simple. He groomed me all day. See? The casting couch? All right. See it? He groomed me all day. Told you everybody was out to destroy black entertainment because they wasn't going to leave and they wasn't going to die out and they wasn't going to stop. So told you around the whole world how to get them. It's Will Smith's turn next. Same exact thing happened to the diddler. It's happening to Will and Jada now. Yep. Sorry to tell you guys. And a lot of this shit come from insiders that be snitching on their ass. Let's go back. After Will becomes the favorite. Now, mind you, let's check it out. This after Tupac died around that time. You see Will with the gangster shit? The bandana? Let's go. He's doing Independence Day. He do Men in Black. One movie come out the year Pac died. One movie come out the year Biggie died. Let's go. It ain't my fault. June 25th, 1996. Damn, ain't that about Tupac's birthday? What day is Tupac's birthday, y'all? No, maybe if Tupac was still alive, Will Smith never would have been that big. It's very simple. It's very simple. Huh? Very simple. Y'all kept talking about Jada and Tupac. Stop it. She been turned on Pac, fool. Meaning, if she loved Pac, they wasn't going to let that happen anyway. Bitch, you going to be with Will. That's what's going to happen. But you ain't going to have no career neither. Let's go. Unconventional, open relationship with deep connection, but living in different homes. Huh? Because they was put together. They tried, look, they tied the knot in 1997 after Biggie died and have two children together, Jaden and Willow. See that? It's like they shit was forced together real quick. See that? It was forced. You see that? You see that shit, y'all? It was forced together real quick. See it? Jada ain't never loved Will. I'm gonna give her that. I don't think she never loved his ass. I don't believe it. I don't believe she ever loved him. All right? Maybe Jada was in a situation she couldn't get out. All right? Maybe that's what it is. Key points about their relationship. Marriage status. Legally married since December 31st, 1997. So they just had a goddamn anniversary. See that? December 31st, 97, when they got married. Approximately about 9 months after Biggie died, they got married. But have been separated since 2016. 9 years. Because they were a bogus couple. Meaning they wasn't in love. They were put together. See that? Living arrangements. They live in separate homes but remain connected. And while all that's going on, it's in the story. Will wants him to come to the house because Will like you know what. Him and Jada separate. Will having separate things with men at the crib. Will don't want no goddamn coochie. Get it? All right. Show it's all in your face. Also look at it like maybe Jada wasn't fond of all the Will behavior. Because Will, he fascinated with the men too much, meaning his ass ain't even bisexual. He ain't no bisexual man. No, he don't like both. He one way. Maybe Jada figured it out. Get it? Like, man, I'm just done with him. Since 2016, y'all. Put August Alsina in there. 2016, I think that's when Empire was on top of the top. Let's go back to 2016 to show you how fast time flies. 2016, 2016, 2016. Let's go, y'all. We up. 2016 right here. See what that partner's had? 2016 right here. Maybe this is what Will was doing when him and Jada first separated. Told you time is the master of all illusion. Time is the master of all illusion. Fools actually thought they was going to cheat time, y'all. They thought they were going to finesse Father Time. Can you believe this shit? No. This goes right back to 2016, Empire. So you got the proof when Will and Jada first started falling out. Maybe it's because Will want to keep inviting those youngsters to their bedroom. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's just fucking part of it, y'all. Maybe. Who knows? Not a fact. I don't want to know the facts. I'm going to just show y'all what the world's saying about them. I became addicted. All right? The word is they love each other. They fucking love it because you wasn't going to get rich without it. Huh? If Quincy Jones touch your crotch, you better not say nothing, fool. You want your career? Bro, I know you ain't fruity. We know this. But you better act like it ain't happened. And you better smoke this blunt and shut up. That's going to happen to you, bro. Get it? Bro, get it? It's okay. It's history. This is the new Black history. Your Black history, for Black people, Black folks, your history after 2000 is this. So you want to keep talking about the 60s. No, after 2000s, this is your history. Okay, I'll make it clear for you. As of 2025, this is your history now. When the youngsters get older, this is their history of what happened in 2025. The exposure. Now I want you to think in your head. Let's go back. I'm going to show you. It's very simple. See the world stage? Now ask yourself, damn, who else been exposed like this? Damn, who else been to jokes like this? Who else been getting ragged? Who else been getting revealed and exposed like this? Who? We ain't only got them stars. Who else been? You still ain't get it yet? It's only one TV. Now you get it now when I say they ass kicked off TV? Do you get it now when I say Hollywood dead? Only way they face gonna be shown is on the application. But you just tell the rest of the world I told them that shit 3 years ago after the writer's strike. All right? So like I said, they play in the Black world, but I'm going to let them see today, foreigners. That Black world is so small. Can you see it now? Every flag been laughing at y'all. Every flag. Every country. Every crevice. Why? Let's rewind it. Every country looked up to y'all. Remember? Every country was inspired by y'all. Remember? Every country couldn't wait till you came to their country so they can see you. Every country watched your movies. Every country loved your music. But you thought they was not going to see your embarrassment. That's when I knew a lot of y'all were delusional. So I want you to get it clear because I know a lot of y'all live in fantasy land and you don't know shit about nothing. You see all them fucking flags? Just know that means internet. What you looking at, you know what this means? World Wide Web. That's what it means, period. World Wide Web, 24/7. When it's proven that these AI videos coming from other countries. It's proven already. All right? But what happened? Black Hollywood, they covered it up and just kept it going. Meanwhile, the rumors is what they did to Tevin Campbell years ago, and everybody know how Tevin Campbell looked. But here's the jokes. I've kept this in me for years. Breaking news. They said Will was down with the party too, y'all. Like I said, man, they got to explain this shit. They got to explain it. And let's go back. Like I said, go back in time. Jamie Foxx made sure he got away from this stuff. He tried to, but his day still might be coming. That's right. Bokeem Woodbine was down with them because they control the Black Hollywood department. That's right. Quincy the Top, all of them, you see what I'm saying? That's what got him in the franchise Fast and Furious. But you forget, he first came out with a tongue ring because now you getting what you should already got. This game is hand in hand with the male models. The male models are the masculine ones. The male models. This game goes hand in hand with what? Trans. It goes hand in hand with what? Alpha males, beta males. This is who they are. The women are the distraction. Everything on the woman's side, they do the same shit. Women are strippers, they strippers. Same thing. Entertainment. Meaning, we grown now. It's not that serious. But I just wanted them to know there's no glory for y'all in the end. Y'all legacies are ruined. Y'all being embarrassed to the highest level. And the saddest part about it, y'all being used for content feeding third world countries. Third world countries now make more money offline than us. I'll give it to you clearer than that, goddammit. Anybody affiliated with black entertainment, goddammit, foreigners make more money off you because everybody else that's not down with black entertainment could say everything black entertainment can't. So like I keep telling y'all, when y'all go live on y'all platforms, you can't say certain things. You have to stick to something else. But this is why everybody else has been getting more richer than you now because they've been drilling these goddamn topics. And these AI videos got a whole lot of views now. Faceless people getting rich off slander. Meanwhile, the same people that participated in this game, they can't make no money off it. Let's go. Well, I'm going somewhere with it all. All right? So what made y'all think Will Smith was clean? What made y'all think? What if you just witnessed Will and Jada did the most goddamn man abuse in history? Meaning, we might got, what do we got proved they abused like 3 young men? From August Alsina to Bashir to this new guy. See that? Meaning, everybody wanted me to just think it was Diddy. Like I said, I've been telling you from day one, it ain't just him. And I always keep saying, it's people in our face that could be way worse than him. All right? Because it's called the industry. One way or another. You might didn't do nothing, but you ran with the gang. You know something and you saw something. It's not about you telling. It's just that long as you know you ain't clean. Fit. That's all it's about, y'all. Now, let's get back to the program of what? The connection. Will Smith was handpicked to be the star, y'all. Can you see it now? I also said anybody affiliated with the diddler, their careers are over. Can you see it now? All right. Diddy trial over. What's the headline on Will for people that just tapped in? There's no more cover-ups. It's now considered a gay scandal. Gay scandal, male musician. This is called Will Smith is out the closet, y'all. Now, within the story, details about HIV medicine and all these other things. I don't know about all that, y'all, but this is announced as a gay scandal because I told y'all what the revelation was. It is what it is. It only had to be controlled in the black department because in the end, they didn't want to be disgraced by black people, and they still wanted to be able to make money off black people. That's all it is. That's all it is. Will Smith still want Philly to praise him. Jada Pinkett still want Baltimore to be proud of her and all this bullshit. Proud of all these stars that never did shit for you, still poor, still broke, still fucked up, still screaming their name out, even though they didn't do shit and they all failed. All right? And they're all disgusting. You got it now? Okay. They should have just enjoyed their money and took a trip to the moon or something. They should have did something. Got in the tech. I don't know, y'all, but they're not going to stop what's happening. Because now it's on Will now. Will, we now see your whole career was controlled, bro. If it wasn't for Quincy Jones and Diddy was the handler, you wouldn't have had nothing. Diddy was the executioner. It looked to me like the diddler was the executioner for Quincy. Quincy, old man, he ain't got time. Quincy can't do shit. Diddy, fix his ass. Motherfucker think he ain't gonna come see me. Motherfucker act like he don't know I started his career. Motherfucker. Sean, get his ass. Get that motherfucker. That's what I think Quincy was. And that's what I think Diddy did. That's my opinion, y'all. Don't believe nothing I say. All right? Don't believe nothing I say. Let's go. See that? No, y'all. Will was a puppet. It's only one way to control a puppet. Got it now, y'all? So when Will Smith first movie, 6 Degrees of Separation, that was not a mistake. Don't forget that movie came out in 96. Something like that. Yeah. All right? See how the diddler looking at him, right? No, Will was control, y'all. Why am I saying that? Just like Gilly the Kid is control. He would have never had a platform called $1 Million Worth of Game. And then go back and ask Gilly how he used to go to Bad Boy Office back in the day. And then ask Gilly, how the fuck you knew Diddy them back then, okay? No, they had a pipeline in Philly. Meek Mill, Gilly the Kid. Gilly told you was a stripper. No, it's the game, y'all. Hanky panky. They went and got Eve, tried to slut her out. That's why Eve ran. No, they were getting their picks because they knew they could not do none of this shit to nobody from New York. That's why nobody from New York is accused of being a victim, because every fucking thing they did, it was to everybody that want to be a star. You want to be a star, you're going to fuck with New York. You got to come to New York one way or another, or LA, and you're going to become a star, okay? That's why New York, it's a reason why nobody from New York ever made it super big like that. It's a reason for that. Just like I know he is responsible for Jay-Z's career, because Jay-Z and Will Smith go hand in hand, but you dummies didn't get it. After Tupac died, one hand on Will acting, one hand on Jay-Z, the rapper. And then Jay-Z and Will Smith become these big icons after Big and Pac died. It's in your face now, because I know homework, history. The diddler put his hand on both of their ass. Jay-Z, you gonna write, and you gonna come out after me, dummy. Will, go act. Look at it like this. If Diddy was a better acting rapper, he might have got all those goddamn roles. But he wasn't. But he got his goddamn cut. Told you, man, it's just because they stuck around and they've been playing on platforms telling kitty-ass stories or nothing. All right? Bullshit. Let's go. All your content creators are bullshit. My life was hell. No, this interesting shit, meaning if they would have been talking about this shit, all their views would have been went up. If they would have been talking about it, they wouldn't have crashed out. I told you what happened. If they would have stayed away from it, I'm sorry, they had to stay away from it. Why? Because a lot of them are sexual deviants, and when you're a sexual deviant, you can't talk about this sexual shit. And when you down with this sex gang and this sex cult, you can't talk about it. Or if you're on that registry, you can't talk about this. So I know why they can't talk about it. It's for many reasons. And also because they're willing participants. So I kept telling them what's going to happen to them in the end. All right? My life was hell. Tevin Campbell saying that he was the first minor abuse and Will help do it. All right? I was their prostitute. You see all these different AI videos? All right. They come from people in Atlanta Tech. Meaning this ain't no street. So I want y'all to get all this clear. You see how they worry about my channel, bro? They worry about your channel. They worry about everybody black saying, and I want them to stop it all. Told you they gonna all get their smoke. Stop it all, y'all. Y'all always worried about black people. You always worried about what somebody black gotta say. You always trying to stop somebody black. Y'all always trying to counter somebody black. You always doing damage control because somebody black said something. You're threatening with lawsuits. Let me see you guys handle this shit coming from around the world. God damn it, South Africa, Afghanistan, everywhere. God damn it, Peru. Everybody ragging and ragging and ragging. What happened? World Wide Web. As far as I know, this goddamn AI video came from Pakistan, fool. Because they doing this shit. I was their prostitutes. But you got to look at it like this. Who's giving them the information? The same people that paid them is the same people that been snitching on them. You see Will Smith and Diddy, and you see what's on Diddy's shirt. Huh? But ask yourself, how was Will and Jada They had a red table talk. They like all this time they stayed away from all. They don't got no like. You're gonna see nobody from the back from this era got a blockbuster interview. Meaning they had an interview so exclusive, they kept it so real. Man, that was a good interview. No, y'all, they all corny control. I told you the game is corny because it was control. They couldn't talk about certain shit. Nobody want to hear it now. All right. I swear to God, I saw it happen. When black entertainment started getting exposed on YouTube, them Negroes ran and started all these platforms to control the narrative. That's all they did. They couldn't accept the fact they were being dragged and exposed over 10 years ago. They started all of these platforms to control the black narrative and to sink all black content creators. That was their fucking job. That's what they tried to do. All right. That's what happened, y'all. That's what happened. They lost focus on all their crafts and talents, and they started worrying about what people were saying about them online, y'all. This is what happened. People started bringing up Biggie, Tupac. They started bringing up all that old shit. People start, like, I saw it with my own eyes. People started bringing up they worship the devil. People bringing up all these videos about oaths. They take all these fucking videos. So what they did, they saw all these blacks talking this shit. They came online. I told you they got baited. They thought it was going to come and control it all. They came to be on top of it. They started dealing with greed. They want to control opinion and get the money. They want to do both, y'all. Control the opinion and get the money. But this what happened. It backfired. I told you they had stuck on this shit now. They stuck on it and they're going to be exposed. Huh? Corey Holcomb. 1,300 views after 2 hours. How is this happening? I'm going to keep bringing this shit up. Because I see them one day, 100,000 views. 85,000 views. But I told y'all, I got a special TV. That shit be telling on their ass. I told y'all before I have special TV. I don't tell you the brand. I be seeing their real numbers. I don't know what it's about. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. They all bigger than me. They famous. But if I do a video, that shit is not going to have no doubt. I'm going to have more views than that. But they Hollywood, y'all. They're Hollywood. I told you that. See that? That's some of their numbers before they put juice on it. Before they juice it up. Huh? 2 hours. 1.3. 1,300. 1 million subs. YouTube plaque. 2 hours. 1,100 views. It looks like somebody is crashing to me. Because they got to talk about DJ Mustard, but nobody cares about Mustard. Because Will Smith, he likes Nathan's with mustard. This is the biggest talk smoking, period. See that? You watching them crash, crash, crash. The same shit. Why? Control. You got it now? You got it? Do you get it now? They couldn't talk about the real shit. Because they with the fucking program. I told you they all gonna crash because silence is approval, but they gotta play their role. But the higher ups set it up so they all gonna crash. How the hell you gonna have media when your entertainers are being slain? How you gonna make money when all you got left is Papoose and Claressashields? You ain't gonna make no more money because the big dogs ain't cutting no checks. Also, y'all work for people. Therefore, it's no more narratives to control. The whole black Hollywood are fucking YouTubers. From content creators to actors, sports. It's in your face. They're fucking done, y'all. They finished. See it now? All right. But I bet you they was not talking about Will like that. I stayed away from it from Friday. But they ain't going to talk about Quincy Jones. Huh? I double dare you, triple dare you, extra quadruple dare you to say anything negative about Quincy Jones, punks, because you can't do it. Huh? All right. It's a reason why Missy Elliott, pew. It's a reason why Timberland, pew. It's a reason, and I want you to know, also Aaliyah was at that goddamn Biggie party, pew. There's a lot of people was there, pew. They going to talk about that. That's why they corny. That's why they trash. Fool, I don't want to keep hearing y'all control narratives. Tell me some real shit. Shit, if you make up lies, do something. Because that shit y'all did, sorry as hell. Meaning you didn't do a good job, guys. Y'all were chasing content. I'm going to tell y'all again. They were chasing money, but they had no clue. People was out to destroy their ass. All right? Told them what was going to happen. When they kept trying to do shit for money, see, they go live on their channel and don't get no fucking views. So what they do, they got to call up one of their bigger platforms and go on the big platform and then throw in their outfit and throw in their jewelry and make it look professional. Meanwhile, nobody listens to their ass. But if they was going harder and harder and harder and harder, if they was addressing everything, if they just did some shit, no, told you what's going to happen to them. Ain't no escaping it, y'all. Sorry. They raped me. So the word is, Will is just like Diddy, and the word is, Will is next. Will Smith is now being announced as a participant in a gay scandal because it's the truth now, meaning his sexuality is not a secret no more. Will like youngsters. Joseph claims during a tour stop in Las Vegas last March, he came back to his hotel room at 11 p.m. at night and found that it had been unlawfully entered by an unknown person who left a handwritten note that read, "Brian, I'll be back no later than 5:30 in the morning. Oh, I forgot the old man sneak out the house. You know what the old man said he sneak out the house? I'm going to the gym." I bet he was. Old man snuck out the house at 5:30 in the morning, went to the gym, and went to go holler at that young boy, and they went to work out. It's right in your face. 11 p.m. at night, I'll be back in the morning, 5:30 a.m. Bingo. Huh? Right in your face. With a heart and a sign-off. Stone F. Let's go. And you see the pattern of complexion. Tell you, they telling themselves. Now look at him. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. Now let's look at Bashir. Why they gonna favor each other? It's a behavior, complexion. August Alsina, same complexion. See what I'm saying? Tell you, they telling themselves, y'all. They always gonna show you what they like and who they like. That's right. Let's go. See that? Same shit. What you think Amber Rose did? Amber Rose, Jada Pinkett played the same role. Told you they stuck around too long. Nope. Let's go back, y'all. Let's go back. Let's go. Joseph claimed during the tour stop, somebody came in his room. The plaintiff alleged the note was accompanied by baby wipes, a beer bottle, a red backpack, a bottle of HIV medication with another individual's name, an earring, and hospital discharge paperwork belonging to a person unbeknownst to him. So let's slow this part down. Let's make some sense of this. Like, that's what I want to do real quick. Wipes, a beer bottle, and a red backpack. The key word is a bottle of HIV medication with another individual's name on it. Now, this man is saying he comes in his room and all this stuff is in his room waiting for him. And he says Will Smith been trying to groom him. And it's also said that him and Will spent a lot of time together. So, invited to perform at Smith's home before the tour. Key word, he was invited to perform. He was invited to perform at Smith's home before the tour. All right? Not at a studio, not at a fucking public event, at his home. Get it? All right. The young man continued to say, Joseph, who rose to prominence as a top 3 finalist on America's Got Talent in 2018, he said that in November 2024, he was invited to Will Smith's home to play for him, and that during this meeting, he was enlisted to play at the Stars concert that December in San Diego, as well as on the subsequent Based on a True Story 2025 tour that Will Smith had and flopped. All right, so you see it right here. Will Smith had him hanging around at the crib since 2024. Mind you, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett are separated, so you can kind of connect the dots on that when he say Will wanted him to come to the crib, perform, and play. And you know, people like Will keep them outfits in the house, just like the diddler. All right, so you get it now? What else you see a pattern of? No grown men. It's not like Will is accused of grown men. Every accusation on Will is of a youngster, even though y'all all love Will even more after he kissed his son in the mouth. Y'all loved him more after that. All right? I'm proud to say to this day, I have never, ever in my life paid for a Will Smith nothing. I never paid for a Will Smith album. I never paid for a Will Smith movie ever in my life. And I'm fucking proud of it. Proud of that shit. I have never supported nothing from Jada Pinkett after Set It Off. And today, I'm proud of it. Very proud, y'all. Very proud. Very proud. Top of the top, we up. 2026. How y'all feeling today? Hopefully everybody's good. Hopefully. I know y'all straight. What's up, y'all? What's up? We up. Who up in here? Hold on. Let me read some of these comments. Man. Because like I said, y'all, they not getting off the hook this time. Now I'm talking about everybody else that was quiet and thought it was going to just be Diddy. Then I tell you, what's the slogan, y'all? Who's next? All right. Don't forget why this is going on. Tyler Perry going on. Busta Rhymes still going on. Fat Joe still going on. Get it? All these shit still going on, y'all. It's all about when they resurface on a court date. Let's go. What's up, LA Slim? I'm not Rihanna. All I do is work. Good morning. What's up, LA Slim? What's up, QB? Who next? That's right. What's up? What's up, Cash Rules? What's up, everybody? What's up? Pick one. That's right. All right, y'all. What's up, Kidda? Shout out to everybody that's tapped in. What's up, Red Skin? What's up? Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Happy to see everybody. Let's go. All right, y'all. Let's go. So, they got work to do, y'all. It's not going to work, though, because it's out their head. So, one thing we have to get, things have to be repeated for clarity. People come and go. So, guys, when I said Black Hollywood is not going to escape, the number one reason why I said they lost their pop fans. When I say pop fans, let's rewind it again. I got it clear for y'all today. When I say they all lost their pop fans, here they go. Black entertainers, man, they lost their world fans, y'all. This is what I was trying to tell you all. Jay-Z lost this. Beyonce lost this. J-Lo lost this. Get it? Will Smith lost this. When I kept giving y'all the clues, I said, look, all they got left is black people. And they trying to convince black people that none of this shit never happened. And I said, that's all they got left, y'all. Can you see it now? And I said, being that they banking on that last black dollar, that's not enough money. Can you see it now? Everything I told you was just science and mathematics. It was basically analytics, y'all, like common sense. Because the big check writers are gone, and Quincy Jones died last year, November 4th. They have no backing no more. They have no backing financially. No, okay. When Will want to get a project done and he can make some calls and get it done, it's not happening no more, y'all. They're not getting certain roles. You're not favored no more. You get it? All that shit meant something. When they was able to pull strings, they hear I'm getting a role, they make a call, say, no, give it to so-and-so. They can't do that no more. But I want y'all to get this shit clear. The black experience is now fantasy land, y'all. It's a world so small you can't even see it. And I'm not playing with nobody. I had to say these things because people think somebody always against them. No, I've been telling you the realest reality ever played out in your life that you didn't want to accept. When I see them people on TV from that country that just got smoked out, they so happy to be Americans. I said, damn, they're the new Americans. Shit. I'm looking at them on TV. Man, some of them passing for white, everything. I said, white people, that's some of y'all replacement in Florida. I didn't know that many people from that country in Florida. Some of them were looking like they were white. All that. I said, they had blonde hair. They were looking like the new white people, too. I said, damn, they was happy, though. I said, they were the new Americans. They was happy as hell. Because guess what? It's all about them today. Remember how y'all got freed in 1865? Well, some more people got freed over the weekend. Guess what? They the favorite. One of them. Y'all didn't know that, right? So I told y'all, it's a reason why all this shit happening. All the new people in this country was not supposed to look up to y'all era at all. Y'all era is now the fucking villains. And I told you, your era is being blamed for ruining the whole country by their influence, their behavior. And they say that this behavior is spread so much, it has plagued America. Because America is where all their fans are at. From death, murder, drugs, to ex trafficking, to pedophilia. Everything pushed in y'all music is what was in y'all communities, was your everyday life. Then y'all became proud of it. Y'all stopped taking up for victims. Y'all sided with the accusers. You didn't do shit. You didn't start not one organization for certain things. You didn't start not one organization that was anti-sex trafficking. You didn't start no organizations that was against women abuse. See that? I told you, you guys exposed for many reasons. This is your judgment. Not by me. I'm going to keep showing you. When every other flag come here, they tell them, stay the fuck away from them. Hopefully you got it now. Every nation you see was tuned into that Diddy trial. Only people thought that shit was funny with Cassie. Only one people, y'all. Stories of pissing in mouth, STDs in mouth, semen on nipples, dog collars. Only one people thought this shit was funny. Everybody else was laughing and said that shit was horrific. Hopefully you get it now. Hopefully. Why am I saying that? Everything is on the world stage. See that? Told you it's the reason why they views shrinking. The joke's on them now. See that? Yeah, they're going to have some videos look right. It's just mighty funny to me. One day videos say 100,000, 800,000. And one day, I always catch some of their videos like that. So anybody on this channel know I've been showing you celebrities with low fucking numbers. I've been showing it to you. 2 hours. All right? 2 hours. 1,000 views. 1,300. 2 hours. 1,100. But they got 1 million subs, y'all. She got 1 million. He got all these subs. They Hollywood. They connected. They've been on TV, newspaper, beef with rappers, beef with celebrities. They know. Why they channels crashing in. Okay? Why they channels crashing in. All right? Because I told you that whole department going to crash, y'all. People can play with numbers all they want. They can talk all they want, but it don't matter. It's going to happen. See that? Know where you at, y'all. The country been reset. Get in where you fit in. Now, let's go. Now, let's ask a question. Somebody told a story about Diddy pissing in Quincy Jones' daughter's shit. The question is, do you believe she drunk it? Do you believe he did it? Do you believe Quincy Jones was going to allow a man to piss in his daughter's shit? Or do you believe that was a made-up fucking story? Hey, it could be true. We heard a lot of goddamn stories. Who knows what's the truth, know what's fake. I never heard nobody address the story of Tupac in Quincy Jones' house. I seen a lot of niggas on couches. I never heard nobody even bring that shit up. Never heard nothing about Quincy Jones and Kadada for real. Was Kadada put on him? Did I ever hear any stories about he loved her like that? A lot of stories we just didn't hear now, did we? So why the hell do I want to hear their mouth now? No, fool. Because the same thing I heard about Pot, I heard about Will. No, excuse me. I heard about LL first. And we already looked at, they was not in love. Stop it. Hollywood couples. This where all come from, y'all. Hollywood couples. All right. Guess what? The reason why you could tell because Kadada wasn't a good actor, y'all, at all. You could clearly see they was fucking put together. And the biggest rumor ever told was, they say Tupac didn't want to do what Will and LL did. It was said that Tupac denied somebody. That's what I heard. I don't believe it, though. That's what they say. I heard so many whack-ass interviews, I don't know what the fuck is the truth, and I don't care. I just don't. But my point is, I want them to know. Them. They didn't trick nobody. And they should have ran already. Because we know about the game they played. All right? LL, you was Quincy Jones' little boo, and you're going to play it off with his daughter in public. That's all it was. Manufactured. It also see the signs how Quincy pimps his daughter. That's right. KRS-One did a song called 13 and Good, Hip Hop History, BDP. It's about the man who will let you play with his daughter if he could have your buns. It's in a hip-hop song. It was a teaching that goes on in this game. See that? You can have my daughter, but your behind is mine. Here you go. See how she look frail? Now look at it, y'all. You ain't got to be smart. Do it look like they're in love? No. He had to break up with his wife because he had to start playing these games. He broke up with his goddamn wife when he had to be Quincy goddamn boyfriend. And that's when he was getting accused of doing all that drugs and sleeping with trans fool around that same time. When that famous trans wrote that book, it's in rotation right now. Go read it, buy it, pick it up. It's in stores right now. LL, the book on LL, how he had his coke binges for penis at night in Manhattan. It's in a book. It's story. It's history. There's nothing you're going to do about it. But the point is, he married his wife, fool. When he divorced his wife, it's a reason why. It's a reason why. His wife wasn't going to see all because he had to play the Hollywood game. This is what LL had to do to get in those fucking movies. Because LL knew his rap career was finished. When gangster rap came out, this is history. All my people from rap, hip-hop, you know this. When gangster rap came out, LL Cool J career was over. God damn it, when MC Hammer came out, LL Cool J career was over. But it's this big-ass company called Def Jam and a man named Quincy Jones. They kept LL in the spotlight because he was the only clean rapper at that time. But he been fell off. He knew it. That's why he went to Hollywood. And you will see LL Cool J career is really Hollywood, not no damn rap. Common sense, dummies. His career in acting is over 20 years, 25 years in acting. His rap career wasn't even that long. Told y'all time has passed. People don't look at the shit. He got a career in acting more than rapping, y'all. Jill Scott said she's going to drop an album. She ain't drop an album in a fucking decade. Why? She turned into an actor, remember? They been stopped their craft, y'all. See the game? That's when Quincy loved LL. See it now? All right. They was never in love, y'all. It's called arrangements. Quincy will sell his daughter. It comes from the rich man. All right? And you're going to know. When Quincy was alive, they all knew this. Don't say his fucking name. And I told y'all, man, the whole industry was against Michael Jackson and Prince. It's not hard to figure out. Somehow Michael Jackson and Prince became Quincy enemy. It's proof of Quincy trashing both of their ass. Proof. Quincy fell out. All that bullshit about them working. No. Quincy, they know. Michael was no damn dummy. You ain't going to pimp me. And Prince said, you ain't going to pimp me, fool. When it comes to this music, you ain't getting these rights. You ain't pimping shit. They became a problem. No, Michael and Prince was Quincy fucking enemies. And then everybody under Quincy, you going to get in line. That's all it was. You see Quincy Jones' daughter? Does she look happy? Does she like she in love or look like somebody made her do the shit? See how you see it now, right? Look like it's fugazi, right? Looks fake, right? All right then. All right then. Look like she about to get RAPE to me. Look like she being sex trafficked. You know what sex trafficking is? When you got your daughter, she's 16, 17, 18, 19, and you live in LA and you drive to Atlanta or you fly to New York and you let your daughter hang out with the celebrities. That's fucking trafficking, y'all. Same shit. They're going the same thing. I want you to know in music, it was in this world, it's considered normal, y'all. Meanwhile, now they have to go to jail for that shit. See that young lady, Kadada, they talk about? Do you believe Diddy pissed in the drink? And Quincy ain't say nothing. Do you believe a nigga pissed in Quincy Jones' daughter drink? You believe that? You believe that? You think Quincy Jones gonna let a nigga piss in his daughter drink? Whatever. Sounds good, bro. When you need a Tupac throw off, when you want to throw up that Tupac shit, it sounds very good. I'm just bullshit, y'all. No, LL shut the fuck up. He knows position too. LL been around the whole shit too. Like I said, the ones you think clean ain't the cleanest. That's why I'm bringing their name up. It ain't just a damn diddler. Get it? So let's continue on, y'all. Why are we going into all of this? Because the story of Will in young men is the story of Will and Quincy. That's what we're talking about. We're looking at allegedly what was done to Will. Hey, Will, come to the house and bust a rap for me. Come to the house, bust one of these rap. Hey, Will, I'm working on an album. Come to the crib. Quincy Jones, I'll tell you, I've been put this together. Quincy Jones got an album called Back on the Block. He had Ice-T help him work on it. Big Daddy Kane help him work on it. At the time, Big Daddy Kane, you're going to get with Madonna. Ice-T, you're going to be a superstar. Ice-T career comes from Quincy Jones. Ice-T was Quincy Jones' gangster rapper. When you understand his music had to be controlled, the streets controlled the sound. The executive controlled the money. If we say gangster rap popping, Quincy Jones say, shit, I got to find me one a gangster rap shit. That's what they like? I got to get me a gangster rapper. Hey, Ice-T, you going to be my gangster rapper. That's how it was. The streets, they like lyrical skills. They like that rap, the lyrical skills. Give me Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane, you going to be with me. That's how this shit went, y'all. That's simple. That's simple. I got a TV show. What's a good guy to have in it? Not him, no. That guy that say parents said, him, I want him. That's how it work. All right? That's how it work. Whatever they like in them streets, I got something for them. All right? And then I'm going to get them to like young boys through a song called Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? All right? Meanwhile, check it out. Quincy Jones already said it. He said Michael Jackson told him to his face he old and washed up. And then after that, I did my homework. He said during the Bad album. After that, he started hanging with Will Smith and I'll Be Sure. But that was to make Mike jealous. Now, you think of how Michael Jackson sing and look at that I'll Be Sure voice when he first came out. Think about I'll Be Sure's voice on that first song, how he's singing. And now compare him to like Quincy was trying to make I'll Be like this Michael Jackson voice singing guy. See what I'm saying? It's all in your face, y'all. I'll Be Sure that was part of Quincy Jones' creation. Because he wanted to show Michael, okay, Michael, you say I'm old, I'm gonna show you I can still do this. Now, Quincy Jones, he did it. I mean, he showed Michael, I don't need you, I'm all right. But this is when Quincy started to focus on a new generation, which was going to be our generation of Will Smith. Get it? Snoop Dogg. Quincy Jones always tell you love Snoop Dogg because he had a gangster rapper. Snoop Dogg. He loved him with Snoop Dogg. All in the story, y'all. Brandy. That's right. His little kid star TV show. All that's him, y'all. Oh, yes, all him. Rayj. All that's Quincy, y'all. So I told y'all their whole family's still out here. And I told you, nobody out here is not going to go from their fucking family tree. It's that simple because he's the goddamn great-grandfather of the whole shit. But now one thing he did, he controlled our whole generations. See, he wasn't responsible for all that shit back in the day like that. But our era, he controlled the whole shit. That's simple. Meaning, who gonna be rich or who not? All right? He groomed me all day. Now the question is, we say as a fact, I don't know and I don't care. You just ask a question. Why do they say this? Why do they say this in the video? Why is this on the cover? He groomed me all day. All right. Because they're telling you it started from Quincy Jones and they all passed it down and taught it and spread it. And that's the Black Hollywood procedure. Meanwhile, nobody white, no other nationality been slandered like the blacks. Because everybody was not under Quincy Jones. That's why. All right. So I just want y'all to understand what they actually are doing is ruining Quincy Jones' legacy. That's actually what they're doing. All right. Marlon Wayans, Jamie Foxx. Sold my ass for a role. Why are they making this? Why are they making these videos? Why are they putting that on the cover? Who's doing it? All right. So now that you understand the AI takeover was for real, you now know that AI videos are now bigger than any content creator. Period. We are now in the era of faceless videos that are now more powerful than content creators because these videos are all around the world on all platforms. Everything I'm showing y'all guys is from the Google search engine. Told you that's how real it is. Y'all want to know how real it is? I told you Jada and they all been knew this because they knew this shit. Y'all, I always give y'all these clues. They know that Jada and Will Smith got media companies. Diddy got media companies. Oprah got media companies. Tyler Perry got media companies. Jay-Z and Beyonce got media companies. LeBron got media companies. All of those companies control the black opinion. So being that they knew the black opinion was going to be controlled, that's why I keep telling you, these videos are coming from around the world. All of those flags are against the people that don't have a fucking flag. Right? That's what it is. I can't give it to you no more clearer than that. So let's move on, talking about flags. See that? Now, I'm showing you him because I told everybody that the streets going to die out, the end of crime, the end of drugs. He represents the biggest drug dealer on the planet. So if he went down, what you think going to happen to everybody else? Because he ruled the country, but they had him and his wife looking like they was a drug dealing couple from east side of Harlem. That's who he looked like. When I saw this fool, he looked like he from over there on First and Pleasant, and him and his wife moved dope in the morning. That's what they look like. They look like they got arrested in the morning selling dope. That's what they look like. But I also know it was a sign. Everybody ass on these streets going to prison that's selling that dope. Because I told y'all already, they already got everybody's name on the list. It's all about when they coming to get them. It been like that this whole last year. Everybody's name was already on list. Everybody's already in indictments. Everybody was selling dope, fentanyl, all of them are already on list, y'all. They're going to get picked any day now. But him and his wife look like a goddamn Spanish couple that was selling dope on the east side of Harlem. That's how they look. When I saw them with their hoodies and shit on, I'm like, yo, man. But they letting you know all drug dealers going down. Tell you, I know how to read this shit, son. You see that jacket? DEA. But this is a warning to street people. I get to show y'all so much. When I said they only come to get illegals, when I said it ain't just ICE dummies, I said it's everybody. You see, DEA, Homeland, they all together. Told you they all together. When they come to your neighborhood, they not just getting Latino illegals, meaning, fool, you a goddamn criminal, y'all sell drugs in y'all hood, they come to get you too. Your whole hood is hot. Your hood is on the radar for migrants and gangs. Gangs are considered now domestic terror. I've been telling y'all idiots, that's how it's going down. Everybody's going, y'all. Everybody's going to jail. That's why the numbers are decreasing online. He represents the streets. He represents a thug. He gonna do what he want to do. But they had to let him know, no, you're not. But now his people are free and they happy. I saw them on the TV this morning. You had people here from Venezuela. They was like, they've been here 26 years and they didn't want to go back home. They ain't see their family in years. Because they've been right there in Florida the whole time. So my point is this. This was a warning to all thugs. And let me give y'all the other story in this. The thug couple. Get it? Jay-Z and Beyonce. Will Smith and Jada. Diddy and Cassie. It's all together. The couples that are married and eloped in the name of doing dirt. See that? That's what it all represents. So if you see them two going down, don't be surprised if you see Will and Jada going down. Because this right here lets you know anybody can go down. You know what I'm saying? He got dethroned from his own country. But I'm the one that been told you what? Black Hollywood got dethroned. Told you they all dethroned. All of them, y'all. So like I said, he's not the only one being humiliated. He's rich. See, you going to get it when it's him, but you didn't get it when it happened to your people. No, it happened to everybody. Everybody on the wrong side. Everybody anti-America. Everybody that's against the grain of forward progress, they shall get their ass whipped. That's what you're watching. Because, see, The same thing with your celebrities. Let me prove it to you. Let me show you something. See, they had to show. See, this was for his country to see. He had to get broke down. So the people in his country would see, he ain't nothing. He ain't nobody. See, he ain't nobody. See, he going to play the role like he this big, but we going to show you. We will break his ass down to a nobody. See that? That's what they showing you. You break his ass down to nothing. Same thing they showing you with all your celebrities, guys. Maybe you get it clear. Broke them all down to nothing. That's why I say, you still think they're great. There's nothing wrong with that. But they broke them down to nothing so the world will see it. That's what it means. They're not to be looked up to no more. For those who slow. What this mean? They not to be looked up to no more. Same code. All right? They got dethroned. Their time is up. They were tyrants. You only get taken down when you're a tyrant, y'all. If you're not a tyrant and you're treating people fair, that's not going to happen. That's why we looked at Byron Allen. He's still a billionaire, but he's not in no trouble. He wasn't a damn tyrant. You know what I'm saying? All right then. So they in trouble for the shit they did. You don't get in trouble for no reason, y'all. You don't get accused for no reason. Meaning, okay, Will got accused, but now it's to the level of Will Smith. He has created a pattern now. See that? It's a pattern, which means this is beyond being accused. It's a pattern. Now it's national. It's called Will is in a gay scandal now. This is AI videos that was made on Will 2 years ago. They were giving you clues years ago. But since black entertainment, black fans, they didn't get it, right? Because it was quiet. So being that you didn't get it the first time, now it's national news. You're going to get it now. Gay scandal. So when I tell everybody what I learned, the AI videos get the clues, and they did not lie yet. So if I was asleep, if I didn't believe the AI video, they want me to get it through my head. Will Smith is fruity. Here you go. In a gay scandal. What? No such thing as being a gay scandal if you don't be around that behavior, right? Okay. Hey, family. You gay. You gay, right? There's no such thing as you being accused of having straight sex if you don't be around straight people. Okay, you gay, bro. How you going to be accused of cheating on your lover with a woman if you don't be around women like that? They get down like that. You only can be accused of some shit if you participate in that shit. Well, bro, you be around freaky woman, your lover going to think you did something because you always around them, right? Okay, we can flip it many different ways. Somebody can lie on you once. Somebody can accuse you of some shit you didn't do once. Okay, they making shit up. But when you got a pattern, y'all. I told y'all before the buy shit. They flipped August Alsina ass out. Why? Because when I first saw August Alsina, do y'all remember he was on 106 and Park acting hard, like he was tough, he was cursing Roxy out? August Alsina was playing a gangster role. But after that, he was tongue kissing his love in the mouth. He got a boyfriend now, he's happy. But that wasn't until after Will and Jada. Before he was with Will and Jada, August Alsina was not kissing no men in the mouth. So you got proof. Will is accused of 3 young black men. Like I said, dummies, y'all talk that black talk, but y'all never talk up for the so-called young men that get abused. Why they get abused? Because somehow, their career never flourishes. Somehow, after all this inviting to people's house, their careers crumble. That's called abuse. Family, if you sign a deal with me, I don't got to do nothing sexually to you. You don't got to never come to my house. We don't got to never do shit. But if I don't never put out your projects and I keep you on ice till you go cold and nobody gives a fuck about you, I just abused your ass. I abused you through contract. You know what I did? I kept you in bondage so you couldn't be free and you couldn't win. I abused you. It's called paperwork thug. That's how they ruin your ass. See that? When you don't want to be their puppet on the string, they got a lot of ways to ruin you. If Will felt like this young man from Philly was going to take his fucking spot, maybe Will sabotaged his ass. Get it? All right, that's the abuse part. Tevin Campbell was in your face. When Tevin Campbell never became a superstar, nobody looked at the fact maybe he got abused. Meaning he got used, career never happened, it was never going to happen. But just remember, they was trying to tell us in the beginnings, Will Smith was part of Tevin Campbell's abuse. That's in the story, y'all. It's not true. It's not a fact. But I want them all to understand. At this point, they got to convince the whole world. And that's why I was like, the only way they could have did anything, they should have been doing documentaries. They shouldn't have waited for, they should have been doing documentaries. My point, this is my whole proof. By them, like the fact they kept just doing content and jumping on channels, they were just trying to get black opinion. So I was trying to tell them, by them focusing on black opinion, it's not going to work because it's not big enough. Even though he could say 200,000 views, he could say 300,000 views, don't matter. It's not big enough. Because no matter how big the black entertainment get, it's meaning people don't watch that shit. So I kept telling them, they're putting in work to influence the black community, but in the end, it's not going to benefit them because the whole world looking at them. And they were hopping on platforms for money, views, releasing that shit little by little. Meanwhile, they were being slaughtered. And I say that because I want them all to get, it's a reason why they all ruined, because they could have did something better. Now, look, feds charged 12 in East Harlem drug and gun conspiracy. What's my proof? As they're in New York with his ass rounded up, they're rounding up these neighborhoods, like I said. So let me repeat it again. I said, while everybody's watching the Diddy trial, I said, don't worry. Diddy's going to be home and everybody else is going to be in prison and they're going to get 10 years plus. And you got it. 10 to 20 years. Anybody selling fentanyl getting 20 years. You get caught with a lot, you get life. Here you have it. All indicted, all snatched up. Come on, let's go. Project, knocking on doors. Whoever house they caught at, evicted, off the lease. Everybody's getting kicked out. Everybody's getting vanished. Mind you, they told the whole world 2+ years ago, when they get in office, everything you see that's happening, they already said what's going to happen. Even when it comes to him, they said it already. Everything you're seeing was already said. This is why people didn't want certain people to get elected, because they knew all of this shit was coming. But I got another one for you. If he would have got elected the first time, guess what? It was going to happen then. That's why it didn't happen the first time. Meaning, this shit would have happened about 2020. You see US Weekly? I want all y'all to get it through your head finally, black content creators, bloggers. The whole world is talking about it. And y'all all have lost y'all credibility, y'all, because of y'all selective topics. It's not my fault, y'all. You should have turned up. See that? Hey, I know Tasha K get a lot of views, but when I saw her ass the other day, in 2 hours, it don't look like she getting no views to me. In my opinion, to have 1 million subscribers plus, this shit will be considered impossible. In 2 hours? 2 hours. All right. Corey Holcomb. 2 hours. 1,300. Why am I showing you them? Black Hollywood affiliations. They cover black content. They talk black all day. Hey, you see their views, right? Don't worry, you're going to see some shit with a lot of numbers on it. I just want you to see the real shit right here. All right? So you see it, right? Or you see, when they ain't talk about shit, nobody listen to their ass. It's that simple. So what I say, in the end, they got to talk about each other or they won't get no views. They got to collaborate with each other or they won't get no views. And that's all they have left. All right? Because they had to stay away from all this shit. I became addicted. That's why Jada left. Separated since 2016. They've been separated ever since Will been out of control. With Empire, get it? 2016. So I told y'all they all dirty. And I think Will and Jada is more dirty than Diddy, goddammit. That's right. And like I said, somebody said on YouTube about how Will and Jada wanted to sleep with J-Lo. And they said Diddy didn't like that. That what was said? I don't know. But it was said on YouTube. So, y'all enjoy y'all day. I'm about to pack it up. I'm about to pack it up, y'all. So like I said, things are very graphic. You see Quincy Jones' daughter, right? Do she look happy? Or do she look like a goddamn pass around? Do she look like a trophy? Do she look like she was only for pictures? Right? Meanwhile, the whole time, no, L is dating goddamn Quincy. All right, that's the front. Why? We got the same story with Tupac. Tupac career acting died. LL Cool J acting career, Will Smith acting career takes off in the same years. So we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to say Quincy ain't like Tupac, and I'm going to say Tupac ain't like his ass neither. And I'm going to say something went wrong, and I'm going to leave it at that. Huh? All right, then. That's my opinion. It don't matter. Who cares? We out, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day. 1. Mostly all the damage control they was doing, y'all, that shit ain't got nothing to do with Biggie or Tupac. A lot of the damage control was to keep the light on Quincy Jones, y'all. That's why you got so many celebrities online, right? But they always stayed away from his name and everything he did for them. And they never want you to know he's behind the whole black entertainment shit, period. All right? Trust me on that, y'all. Trust me on that. They gonna go to work now, though. They ain't got nothing else.